I'd like to welcome everybody back to Cold Current Beats, Granddaddy Frost, the producer, instrumental Throwback Beat Jam Session. This is part number 4. And if you didn't catch part number 1, 2, and 3, it would be good that you go back and check them out. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm playing my beats from 1997 all the way up until now, 2016. Well, I'm not going to do 2017. We'll do that at a later time. But I said that you can use the instrumentals for whatever you choose to. You can create albums. You can make singles. You can advertise, whatever you want. So I'm gonna get into it, and we're gonna just pick up where we left off before. I think this is probably like beat number, I don't know, 10, 11. I got a lot of floppy disks and a lot of zip disks. So I'm just gonna be loading up. I'm not doing like no random order. I'm just gonna pick a disc and keep it moving. All right. I hope y'all enjoy. Alright, I kind of like that. That's knocking. And what's so surprising is I ain't heard these beats in over 4 or 5 years, and I'm like kind of happy. I feel good that I'm actually listening to these because I really had no intentions of going back and listening to them no time soon. But I caught a wave. I caught a frequency. And something said do it, and it's really to release them out to the community for artists that don't have no beats. Everybody can't produce. Everybody don't have no producers. So I just want to be able to share some of my work with you guys, and just email me and shoot me a line, and we'll talk. Okay? So we're gonna get on to the next beat. Just bear with me. You know, I'm loading up, and for those loading off a zip, it's not that bad. But this beat here was in September. I didn't put a date. I just put September. So it had to be around like September 7th, because the beat prior to that, which was on part 3, was September 6th of 2011. So this will probably be September 7th of 2011. That beat I just played was October 21st of 2012. So let's see what we got here. And I guess I probably could pause the tape, but I mean, if you got time, just sit back and fall back and enjoy the show. See what we got. Now remember, some of these beats got MIDI tracks to them, and so if I go to it and the music cut off, that's because it was a MIDI file that I gotta plug up my ASR 10 and my Proteus, or just one of them. But I gotta go to my track log sheet, and right now I'm not doing that. So I'll go back to that later, and then I'll let you hear them tracks that was part of the Proteus and the ASR 10 link up, or maybe even the JV90 as well. Okay, let's see what we got here. beat that I did. Okay. See what else we got here. I'm going through these and I see MIDI files on some of these, but I don't see one on this right here. Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving. This track here is October 24th of 2012. And I also got them custom the custom Ableton Push 2 cases right here. So any color, any style you want, let me know. I got the raised letters on there as well. I carry my pushing that when I travel, when I go to the studio. A lot of people ask questions. I did probably maybe about 10 of them for some people. I'm only doing it probably say about 20 or 30 of them. So just let me know. You can get at me, email me at granddaddyfrost7@gmail.com, and we'll talk and we'll get you popping. Okay. See what we got. Take in mind that these are, they're not mixed. It's just my first or maybe second draft. And most of them are first draft. Probably like 90% of them are first drafts. So, it's not mixed, basically. So can you imagine when I do go in, I got to take everything from out of here and link this up to that and hit the play. Everybody know some people know the process, and put it into my DAWs. And I normally put them into a digital performer, but I think I'm gonna put them into Ableton because I love Ableton. I've been messing with Ableton for like the last 9 months. I bought Ableton Live 9 Suite, and I bought the Push 2. And I was recommended from a good friend of mine. I ain't gonna say no name, but he's well known, and he told me, look, get the Push 2, get with Ableton and start warping. And I didn't know what he was talking about. He hung up the phone, and I've been on it ever since. So if you not, I'm not knocking. I got the MPC Touch. I love Akai, but to me, Ableton is like riding in a Jaguar, and the Akai, the MPC, and all that is like a Toyota Honda. But I still like my MPC. That Toyota be bumping. I got some banging ass rims on there. I got the air freshener smelling good up in there. I mean, we still cruising. But if you want to step it up and go and hit that ballroom type thing, when you decked out, jump on that push too, because you can work. I freak all of them. All of them got its purposes. Okay, so it is what it is. Peace. We're gonna keep it moving. I just thought I'd let you guys know that, because a lot of people would say, "Oh, I don't want to go. If I want to go mess with Ableton and push too, it's too expensive." Man, let me tell you something. It's worth it. When I first got it, I was confused. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I mean, the program had me like, I was like literally crying because I was frustrated. I didn't know where to start. And then what you got to do is just take your time. And I just started with one thing at a time. I started with learning about the drum racks. And I started learning about the session view and arrangement. I just started learning one thing at a time. I was freaking it. Like I was like just like meeting a girl, and you got to take your time with her. And that's what I did. And I'm probably like 60% efficient at it, but there's a lot I don't know. And I'm sound designing and doing all that with Max for Live. Oh my God, y'all. I'm not trying to convince you to go to something else, but if you in the production incorporate the push to enable to, I guarantee you probably won't go back to your old stuff, but you'll go back and get your old beats and transform over. It's a whole new world. I'm telling you, it's like a fat girl, skinny girl, medium-sized girl. It's like a black girl, Chinese girl, white girl, don't matter. It's all kinds of women up there. I mean, that thing is banging. But the whole thing about it, everything is all pink inside, baby. Peace. I just thought I'd throw that little joke in there. I don't know if it was funny, but it is what it is. All right, let's see what we got. I think I just did that. So this next track is October 29th of 2012. See what we got. Remember, I gotta keep telling you, I haven't heard these tracks in a long time. And I'm very happy and pleased from what I've been hearing. And what this really does is show me my progression as I got older and as I got wiser and I started perfecting my craft more. Always been about the craft. I love hip hop. I've been in with hip hop when hip hop first started. So that's really telling you my age. I came in when he first started digging up that dirt. See what we got. That's only one bar. I don't know what I was doing that day. Oh. Alright. See if we got anything else on here. Now this particular zip disk had it in 4 partitions, so I already went through partition A, B, C, and now this was D. So go ahead, jack that joint up out of there, and we're gonna keep it moving. I don't know what's on here, but this is 2000 since 2011. So what we got? Another thing, I haven't put these zip disks in here in a long time, so I just hope that everything works. Let me see if this is partition as well. Y'all got another partition, A, B, A and B. Let's see what we got. First file says samples. And I think I'm gonna play some samples to see, you guys might like some samples. If you like what you hear, email me. I'll send you the file. Chop it up, do what you want with it. It's a long sample. Well, damn. I can do something with that. Seriously. Wow. All right, this track here is September 20th, 2011. And I don't know if I told you guys, today's date is October 13th. I came in here about 10:15 p.m. Sound like that was a MIDI track. So I did use that sample that I just played. It's not done though. That's probably my foundation. I just started with that. Play a nice melody with that. Maybe change up the drums a little bit. I ain't really feeling them drums. Also, feel free to leave some comments. Like, if you don't like the videos and stuff I do, let me know. Like, I really absorb constructive criticism. Now, if you're gonna get on there and air me all out and talk reckless, I'm still gonna listen to you. But this is how people grow. This is how people learn. This is how people, expand. So just leave me some comments, and if you feel like subscribe. I tell you, if you subscribe and you start commenting and helping me out, I'm helping you guys out. Some people won't gravitate to this energy. Some ain't. Oh, why I want his sample? Why I want to listen to his beat? Because it's called an instrumental beat jam session. I'm just sharing my work and show you that being a producer, it's not no joke. You gotta really put in the work. I'm serious. You gotta work, man. And it's like you really gotta keep to yourself, and you gotta get in and grind. Where everybody at the club, you gotta be in here and learn. You gotta be in the manuals. You gotta read. I'm keeping it real with you. You gotta get it in. You gotta learn stuff. I got me a chord book, like how to play my chords. I can play. I'm not Stevie Wonder, but I can play. But still, I try to keep up and stay fresh. I got the bass station number 2 here, and I've been working this. This thing is, oh my God, whew. So what I'm saying, you gotta read. You gotta really get down and nitty gritty in this shit, man. Now, if you want to just be part time, you can do that too. But I'm gonna tell you, study your craft, man. If you don't know about sampling, spend like weeks just sampling. Don't make no beats. I ain't make no beats. I was just learning. And then after a week, what I learned, I go in and apply it. And that's how I kept my formula. I learn, I come back and apply. I learn, I come back and apply. And that's how I was able to grow. You feel me? I'm just giving you some knowledge as I'm loading up these sounds. And I hope that I can help somebody out there. That's my whole objective, is to help. I mean, I feel that we got a lot of people they are here on YouTube and doing tutorials. That's good, but I think mine is a little bit different. First of all, I'm not really editing the video. I speak the way I speak. I am getting better at not using profanity, because I do use a lot of profanity. I just don't think that the F word is a bad word. That's just me. But I know some of y'all young, and your parents might walk in. I don't want them to say, "Oh, why you watching that guy? He got all the profanity." I know some of you guys are religious, or your family religious. I just feel I need to tone it down. And I'm sorry if I offended anyone out there. But I'm working on it. So you might hear me slip up here and there, but I will apologize. This track was in the same folder as the previous track, so it's probably like a second draft. Because normally, if I got the same song in this program, 2 different programs in the same MPC file, it's probably a second draft, or I probably stopped and then came back to it. So here we go. I don't know what he's saying. Heart feels no more pain. I'll be on my way to heaven. Heart feels no more pain. 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 I'll be on my way to heaven. Heart feels no more pain. I'll be on my way think I'm gonna go ahead and do one more because I think I'm over. I'm trying not to go over like 15-20 minutes per video. Okay, so I'm gonna do another one, then jump to a part 5. All right, so here we go. Clearing out. I think this was on my previous video. Alright. Stay tuned for part 5. I'm just going to go ahead and stop the tape, jump into part 5. Peace. My name is Granddaddy Frost. I want to thank you for tuning in to Cold Currents Beats Instrumental Beat Jam Session.